Hey everyone, let's talk about Soul Music by Terry Pratchett. This is the 16th novel in the Discworld series and the third one in the Death series. So you can already tell it's another story about Death, one of the main characters in the Discworld. And it's one of those stories where Death gets depressed and neglects his job. So he goes up on a forgetting binge, trying to forget things. But being Death, he remembers everything, past, present and future. So it's kind of hard. But with him being gone, someone has to do his job. So meet Susan, his granddaughter, who has to take over the job. And yeah, she's not really that keen on it and also not that good at it at some points, but that's more detail than we need to talk about. But of course that is not all that is happening. The book is called Soul Music because this is all about music. Music has entered Discworld, and as usual, things go wrong because it's Discworld and things run differently there. And music basically takes over one person and inspires everyone. And it's so much fun to read. The story is threefold. We follow Susan, Death, and the music storyline. And it's so much fun to read, to see how the music is changing the people on Discworld, the effect it has, and also all the implications that happen around that, especially in Ankh-Morpork, where there's a guild of musicians who are really opposed to the new music and they really don't like it and they want to stop it, which of course addresses the oppressive power of the music industry on musicians. Another thing I've really enjoyed, which I really only appreciate now, which I haven't appreciated as much as a teenager, was all the references to songs, musicians, and things that people do when they're really into music and the effect that music has on young people. Well, basically the wizards here who are not young, but they behave like teenagers who find their freedom in music for the first time, and it's so much fun to read. As you all know, I'm working on rereading the Discworld novels, so this book is one I read as a teenager when it came out in German, and now I read it in English years and years later with much more knowledge about music industry, with more knowledge about how artists are treated, and exposure is not a payment. And I love that this was addressed in the book already. And yeah, I can only recommend reading the Discworld novels. You already know that. So let me know in comments if you have read and liked Soul Music and what you liked about it. And if you haven't started on the Discworld novels yet, go get on it. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.